I'm Alex Gilbert, and I spent the first 2 years of my life in a Russian orphanage. In 1994, I was adopted
Sasha.
and brought to New Zealand. I had a great Kiwi childhood, but I couldn't help feeling like something was missing. So 8 years ago, I set out to find my bird family.
Pivot. Hello.
It was the best decision of my life,
Hello.
and now I help others do the same.
So how can I help?
I have tried to look for the family and I've had no luck.
Do you have any memories from the orphanage?
No, I can't remember a single thing.
Countless people across the world, just like me, want to reconnect with their missing families.
I'm really happy for her.
Welcome to St. Petersburg.
It's more emotional than what I've ever considered.
Good luck.
Join us on these amazing journeys as we cross continents to see families reunited. I'm on my way to Ottumwa, Iowa, a small town here in the Midwest. It's home to Erin, who's looking for help to find her birth family.
You think it's cold now? Just wait until you see Russia.
I know.
Erin was only 7 months old when she was adopted from Siberia to Iowa.
I don't remember anything about my early life in Russia, just from photos. But other than that, just stories that my mom and my grandma have told me. My parents were both born in Russia, and I'm not sure if they're still in Russia or if they're still alive. I'm pretty sure that I do not have siblings.
I don't know. I just can't wait to go again. Germany was fun.
Iowa was a great place to grow up. It's a very safe town. Lots of friends and my family, basically. Like, being from such a small town, everybody becomes family at one point. Honestly, like, so blessed that I ended up here and I'm healthy and happy.
They have a lot of sheep and horses.
I have a brother, Nick, and he was also adopted from the same orphanage as I was.
I don't have any memories growing up in Russia because I was only 2.5 when I was adopted.
We are not blood siblings.
She was a sister, normal sister. Picked on me, I picked on her.
We get along, and at the same time, we don't, and we do the sibling thing, you know.
We've been close our whole life. Feels like she's my best friend.
Erin and Nick have grown up in a loving and secure home thanks to the single-minded determination of Moya Sheehy.
I decided to adopt children when I was 40 years old.
An operation left Moya unable to have children of her own.
Being single, I knew it was a concern, but I knew it wasn't impossible because 2 of my friends had done it. I'm very strong-willed and not afraid to tackle anything. You guys, when I first told you I was gonna adopt, you're going like, are you crazy? Yeah, what are you thinking? Think about this. I didn't want to live my life without children. I remember Erin being in her room and standing in the crib and turning the light switch on and off, and Nick would say, Mom, tell her to stop it.
My mom is amazing. If she sets her mind to it, she does it. If she wants it, she gets it. I get a lot of like who I am from my mom. Like her personality, you can see it in me, and I love that.
When I contacted my agency, I got to pick out what I wanted. Brown hair, blue eyes, whatever. It was amazing. It was very weird to pre-order.
9 months later, Moya made the trip to an orphanage in Barnaul, Russia.
Erin Rose was 7 months old when I met her. Just sitting up, not crawling yet. A little rosy-cheeked little girl.
My mom said that she just held me and then she knew it was me.
Nick came from the same orphanage.
He is 2 years older, is calmer, quieter, less adventurous. So that probably saved me that I didn't have 2 Erins. I had lived in this house by myself, my cat and I, and everything had a place and everything was in its place. And now I have 2 kids that have taken over my house and turned it upside down.
I've made it to Ottumwa, and I'm about to meet Erin for the first time in person. Erin, hello.
Hi.
Hey, so nice to be here.
Nice to meet you.
Hey.
So tell me a little bit about your story.
So I was originally born in Barnaul, Russia.
And have you always had an interest in finding your birth family? Or is it
Yes.
just recently?
No, I've always had an interest, and I've always wanted to just try to just make some connections, whether it's brother, sister, mother, you know,
And what do you already know of your birth family?
just my parents' names and where they were from. I don't know much about the present time, but I'd like to for sure learn more about them.
To expand on that information,
For
yes.
sure, yes. Expand, kind of figure out where they are now, how they're doing, what life was before.
Have you always known you were adopted?
Yeah, my mom has always been so open with it, like since day one. Oh, you're adopted from Russia, you know, both you and Nick are both adopted.
So are you proud of being Russian?
Yeah, for sure. Very proud about being from Russia and being adopted. I became very driven for my Russian culture probably when I was a junior in high school. I just kind of started doing more research about Russia, started learning the language more. For my senior photos, I have the Russian flag with me. I guess high school is that time where you're trying to find yourself, and I guess that was missing a very big part.
So tell me a little bit about your brother, Nick. So he was from the same orphanage as you. Is he also interested in finding his birth family?
He's very interested into it. Now that I've started my journey into it, he's like, let me get a little step in that. So I think he thinks it's very cool that I actually took that step to go do it. And I think that now that might actually throw him into the idea of trying to find his parents a little bit more. I'm totally supportive on it, for sure. He knows that he has siblings from also the papers that we got back. And my mom has always told him that too, like, oh, you've had siblings, you know, you have siblings over in Russia.
And he's supporting you with your search.
Yeah.
It would expand your family, wouldn't it?
For sure. Yes. I still remember just listening to your story, and it was eye-opening enough for you to do it. For me, that was okay, maybe it's my turn to find my parents.
Really do hope I can help.
Me too.
Back in New Zealand, for once I have plenty of information to work with. And it's not long before I'm back in Chile, Iowa, with some momentous news for Erin.
Hi, Alex, come on in.
Thank you. I've got some good news. I have been able to find some family connections who are still in Barnaul.
That's exciting. You're gonna go. Yeah.
Next step is to obviously go there and find out who they are.
Yeah.
Because when you're there, that's when you get more information. I think that's what we need to do. Are you willing to come with me?
Ooh, that's awesome.
I think we still have some Russian soap from the hotel that Mom brought us. And I was like, oh, I still have that in my drawer.
That would be so exciting.
It'd be good.
Do you think you'd be able to locate any of Nick's family?
Let's give it a go. Are you willing to come with us to Barnaul?
100%, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've always wanted to go.
We'll just try our best and see what we can find. You never know what can happen. So I'll start booking tickets, sorting out visas, and then the schedule, and then we'll be away. Come on, big hug.
Oh,
It's teamwork. It's teamwork.
Team Sheehy. Team Sheehy.
I became very driven for my Russian culture.
Erin hasn't seen her Russian homeland since she was 7 months old.
I have a brother, Nick, and he was also adopted from the same orphanage.
I don't have any memories growing up in Russia because I was only 2.5 when I was adopted.
Erin has reached out to me for help with finding their birth families in Siberia.
Are you willing to come with me?
100%, yeah.
Yeah?
The Russian city of Barnaul is where this story begins. I've located the orphanage where Erin and Nick both briefly lived. And now my researcher and translator Vera is helping me track down anyone with a connection to Erin or Nick.
Ну, вы в прошлый раз нам очень помогли.
Дочь-то у нее в Барнауле одна.
The family arrives from Iowa tomorrow.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Alex.
Good to see you three.
Good
Hello,
to
Moya.
see you.
Good to see you. So, Erin, you're here. How do you feel?
I am so happy, and I feel so comfortable here. My family's with me, and it's all happening, and I've made it. I had to wrap my head around that I'm actually in Russia.
Yeah, I mean, right here looks just like Iowa, besides the big buildings.
So, you three all together, the trio.
We are
It's
the
a trio.
three
Definitely,
musketeers.
the three.
Yep. Yeah, we're a very close-knit family.
It's good that your mum is here because she remembers so much.
She's gonna remember everything. She is the storyteller, and we are like the ones who get to figure out what is going on. And so I thought she should come too.
Yeah. What about you, Nick? Back in Iowa, you're telling me this is so important to me. I want to connect with Russia.
I'm just trying to catch everything right now, and everything just comes slowly to me.
Do you think this will all make you feel more Russian?
I feel like, I don't know, stuff will hit me a little more when if I meet my family.
Reality hasn't sunk in yet, I think.
Right,
Got here.
I'm not like my mom and sister, many people. I'm more to myself and quiet.
My brother, we just drag him along to come, and he just comes and joins us, and it's been just like that for years, and I love it.
So what are you looking forward to while you're here?
Meeting my family, my blood family, and I've always wanted to see what they looked like.
And do you remember anything from when you were 2?
No,
Nothing from the orphanage?
just, no, nothing, which stinks, but I wish I did.
I'm the same, so
Yeah.
I know the feeling.
But I think it will answer a lot of questions for all of us and trip of a lifetime.
I just want to find myself deeper than I have.
I think a lot of people that, like all of us who are adopted, we always have that, we've got that missing piece, right?
Yes.
I'm not threatened by that at all, as I'm sure your parents weren't either. When you went looking, we'll just make it a bigger family.
While the family take in the sights and the shopping,
I mean, this one's pretty, but that one's really pretty.
We buying it for the bottle?
Yeah.
Hi, Alex.
Good to see you.
Yes.
I catch up with Vera, who has exciting news about Nick.
We found so much, and every hour we found more and more and more.
Every hour?
Yes, every hour.
Well, let's
yes.
start from the beginning. So
Yes.
have we found Nick's birth mother?
Yeah.
We have?
Yes.
So we found the birth mother. What about siblings?
Nick have a really big family.
Really big?
Yes.
How big?
Today in the morning, we found another 2 person. And day by day is more and more. We found, first of all, the sister.
Yes. So it's one sister so far.
When we found her, she was, I don't know, happiest girl in the world. I heard it through the phone.
With knowing about Nick.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. We can call her
Let's call her.
if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Да, доброе утро еще раз, это Вера.
Nick's sister is keen to find out more.
Ой, супер, это очень хорошая новость.
That's great. So we're going to meet her today.
It doesn't take long to find the address Nick's sister Julia has given us.
Привет,
Привет.
Юля. Да, я Вера. Это Алекс.
Приятно.
The last stop on the Sheehy's tour of Barnaul has huge significance for the family.
So, down that door is where we'd go in. You'd always come out and close it, didn't fit you real good.
It's 20 years since Moya left this orphanage with the 2 infants that were to change her life.
And then upstairs is where you guys stayed, in your classroom, Erin's crib, your little bouncy chair.
It's emotional. I didn't even have an idea on what it would be like.
Then on the last day, they called us into the office, and they had oranges and chocolate and champagne, and we all had a toast to you guys going to a better home.
Yeah.
I've always thanked my mom every year, every birthday, every holiday, every Mother's Day. thank you for adopting me, and I love you, and I'm glad you adopted me.
Next day, I sit down with Nick to let him know what we found.
Well, we've been here on the ground now doing some research, and we have been in touch with your sister, and we have met her,
Yeah?
and she's willing to meet you as well.
Oh, sweet.
You'd like to meet her?
Yes.
And she's part of a really big family here.
Oh, wow.
And you're part of a big family too.
Oh, sweet.
And she's willing to meet you.
Yeah?
You would like to?
Yeah, I'd like to meet her too, yes. Yeah, I'm ready for anything, really. I just go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens.
We've also been in touch, and we have met your birth mother, who's also
Wow.
here. And
That's exciting.
And she would like to meet you as well today.
Wow.
What's going through your mind?
Very excited. I actually get to meet my birth mother and sister for the first time, and yeah, so many questions.
Now, your birth mother does struggle, so it could be difficult today, whether or not she's going to be there.
Yeah.
But she does want to meet you, so
Okay.
we can only hope for the best. She may not show up.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I needed to prepare Nick. His birth mother has not had an easy life, and meeting the son she gave up 20 years ago could be difficult for her.
You know, you protect him. You don't want him to get bad news, but you do sometimes. You know, so, and he is sensitive. At least I'm there to pick up the pieces. I can see what's happening. And if it doesn't go well, we can talk about it.
Adoptees Erin and Nick are in Siberia with me and Mum Moya as we search for their birth families.
Hi, Alex.
Good to see you three.
Good
Hello,
to
Moya.
see you.
It's only day 2, and I've just dropped a bombshell on Nick.
We have met your birth mother, who's also
Wow.
here. And
That's exciting.
And she would like to meet you as well today.
Wow.
So how are you feeling?
Excited, a little nervous, happy.
Happy. That's good. Why don't you take a seat? I'll be on the lookout,
Okay.
and it's going to be all right.
Yep.
This is a huge day for Nick, and I'm really nervous.
Nick is kind of shell-shocked, you know, like, oh my gosh, I'm going to meet my mother. Where Erin had anticipation for over a year that she was going to meet someone, he just kind of found out, like, there's somebody there that I'm going to meet.
I think he is scared. I think we're all scared about what we're gonna find. It's life-changing.
My heart was pounding, and I was looking everywhere for her, and I was like, come on, Mom.
I've been showing Nick much more confidence than I'm feeling. We've discovered his birth mother can be unpredictable, and I don't know if she'll even turn up.
You know, it's just the waiting.
Yeah, we
And
just need wait.
it's just-
I'm just so nervous, yeah.
I mean, I'm really nervous because I just don't know how it's going to be. Can you give her a call?
Please come. Please, he really needs this. I don't want him to get let down. I don't want him to get hurt.
Анжела, доброе утро.
Доброе утро.
Это Вера.
Мы уже в парке, мы уже подходим.
А, отлично, да, мы в парке.
Ну все,
Все,
подходим уже.
отлично, спасибо.
Давай.
Ага, до свидания.
Ага.
Мгм. She coming, just a couple of minutes.
I was so relieved. I took a breath when they said she's coming. So, okay.
Here she is.
Пойдемте,
Ник там,
пойдемте
да.
туда, вон Ник сидит. Ник. На папу похож. You look like a father. На папу похож. Да. Ник. Прости меня.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Nick.
Такая дурочка.
She was just saying my name, Nick, and we hugged, and then she cried, and then she sat down and she hugged some more and just wrapped her arms around me.
Typical Nick, cautious. It wasn't a run, I miss you, Mommy, all my life. It was a, hi, nice to meet you, cautious. He's just not a touchy-feely, verbalize guy, kind of shy.
Я плачу.
But I have to hug my birth mom at least once in my life.
Ай, ты красавчик какой.
You were so beautiful. When her daughter showed her your photo, she said, it is exactly like a father.
У тебя сестра красивая.
You have a really, really pretty sister. You're a really beautiful sister.
Они все красивые.
All of my kids is beautiful.
Well, we all got it from mom.
Ник, спасибо тебе, что ты меня нашел. Ник, я
Thank
не
you.
ожидала даже.
Thank you so much
что ты
that
меня-
you found me.
Кто-то меня с Америки, что ты живой, что ты меня нашел.
You know?
She showed a lot of emotion because she loves me and she wants to see me safe and healthy throughout my whole life, and she's just thankful that she at least met me.
А где твоя американская мама?
Where is your American mama?
How'd you like to meet her?
Вы хотите с ней встретиться?
Я хочу ее увидеть.
She
Я
wants
вчера
to-
не хотела, сегодня хочу увидеть. Не та мама, что родила, которую воспитала.
Сейчас увидим. Она здесь, она тоже хотела
Она
с вами
здесь?
познакомиться. Да.
Мама
She's
его
here?
здесь, американка.
Yes. Да,
Yes?
она здесь, да.
Спасибо тебе, что моего сына воспитала.
Thank you so much to everything, to
Yeah,
yes, that you adopted my kids.
We share.
Спасибо тебе.
Thank you so much.
Спасибо тебе.
Добро пожаловать.
Приветик.
Ты тоже русская?
Это нет, это сестра Ника. Ее тоже
Ты же русская,
удочерили.
да?
Yeah.
Иди сюда, мой сыночек. Я дорога шла, плакала.
I just wanted to meet him.
Я дорога
Yeah.
шла,
I
плакала.
just wanted to meet him.
Well, now you know he's alive and healthy.
My birth mom kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm so stupid to let you go. And I said, it's not your fault, things happen, it's okay.
Я улыбаюсь.
And I really want to come back here in a couple of years or whenever and come visit her and my family again.
This trip is already momentous for Nick, and he has more family waiting to meet him tomorrow. In the meantime, we've had a breakthrough in the search for Erin's birth family. We've found Erin's birth sister, Alona, and she's agreed to meet.
Alona, it's very nice to meet you today. Can you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Я жила с мамой, родилась в Барнауле. Жила с мамой до 6 лет.
Till her 6, she was living with mom.
Я потом стала воспитываться с прадедушкой и с прабабушкой.
She lived with her great-grandparents.
Прожила у них где-то до 12-13 было лет. И
And then after, she moved to orphanage, yeah?
да, да.
So how much involvement did your mum have in your life after the age 6?
За год до того, как она умерла. Она приходила.
What do you remember about Erin?
Что ты помнишь про рождение Эрин и вообще о ней?
Я знала всегда всю свою жизнь, что она есть. Ну, я не думала, что она, конечно, в Америке. Но для меня... Я ее искала в соцсетях.
So we've brought Erin here to help her find her family here in Russia, and we're wondering if you'd like to meet her.
Конечно, да. Я собственно, за этим и пришла сюда. Ой, мне страшно. Я не знаю, почему. Это вообще капец какой-то. Это не страх, это волнение, скорее всего.
I know Erin won't want to wait to hear this news.
До завтра.
Hello, hello.
Hi,
How are you three?
Good.
So, Erin, I have an update for you. Now, in regards to your birth mother, I can confirm that she's no longer alive. She died about 10 years ago. She passed away.
That was hard, finding out that my mom has passed away. Kind of in the grieving point now. It's hard. I have a hard time thinking about it.
At the moment, we haven't been able to find anything on your birth father. His name on your record does not match with anybody.
Really?
Anybody that's alive or anybody that we know of.
Wow.
The good news is we have been able to track down a sister of yours.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. My whole life, I thought I was an only child. Oh my God. My whole life, my mom was always like, Nick has family and you're an only child, so.
That's what we thought.
All we knew.
You always
Thought that.
To find out that I had a sister here living in Russia was spectacular news.
And she's really excited to meet you.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay, I can't wait.
It's been a long road here. Yeah, it's real. It's coming.
First thing tomorrow. You're not going to sleep tonight.
I'm not. Oh, God.
Erin and Nick have grown up together as siblings. Now they both get the chance to meet their blood sisters, and nothing in their lives will be quite the same. Adopted siblings Erin and Nick from Iowa have big changes ahead.
We have been in touch with your sister.
Oh, sweet.
You'd like to meet her?
Yes.
The good news is we have been able to track down a sister of yours, and she's really excited to meet you.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
It's just so cool, like, to find out that I have a sister, but I want to know a lot about Mom. I want to know what she looks like. I want to know if I look like her. I want to know how she, like, lived. When I was younger, I wrote her a letter, and it was like, if I was to ever meet you, I just want you to know I'm doing well.
I'm very proud of Erin. She has accomplished a lot in her life. She has a lot of questions about Russia and her family and why.
Erin will soon get a chance to ask those questions. But right now, it's Nick who's on tenterhooks, waiting for his birth sister.
Oh, I see little kids. I think she's bringing her.
She's bringing her kids.
Is she really?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh.
When I first saw her face, I was like, yeah, this is my sister.
So Nick is their uncle.
Ник, это дядя ваш.
I've never been an uncle before.
Yeah.
Сказали в роддоме, сказали, что...
I have 5 nephews. That's a lot more than I expected.
They look the same.
Yes, they do.
Ты зря.
Yep, yep.
Это твоя.
Like, wow, Nick, he does look like you.
The kids were excited to see me. They knew who I was. I was the uncle for the first time. I just want to stay connected with all of them.
Ну, ты тоже кучерявая. Понимаешь?
This trip is transforming Nick's interest in his birth family. But finding a connection to Russia has always been important for Erin.
Since about her junior year of school, she's really been searching. It is going to complete her circle. It's going to be the empty pieces she didn't know about.
Are you ready to go and meet your sister?
Yes.
She's ready to meet you.
Good.
And she's just down there by the bench. She's waiting, so in your own time. I'm really nervous for her. Let's go.
Okay.
She was so worried. She didn't sleep 3 nights.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, yes. For her, it's so important.
Я ее домой сейчас унесу.
She wants to catch you to home
Oh, really?
forever. Exactly the
I
same.
know. I know.
На.
You look exactly like a mother.
Все. Бедный ребенок.
Спасибо.
Я не могу, бедный ребенок, мне так жалко. Как, почему? Не знаю. Лучше бы она со мной была здесь.
And is she?
Is that you?
alone?
Yes.
You see, is 4 years old.
Aww.
You see?
Mm. So sweet.
And my sister, she gave me a picture of my mom. And she said I look a lot like her.
So happy to meet you.
My brother. My brother, yes.
Вот такой большой.
It's a brother.
Yes. I know, yeah. He's from here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much that you adopt her and you care about her.
Thank you. Yeah, we love her.
And like, I have an older sister who's, you know, she has stories that she can tell me, and she has a life she can tell me about, and it's just amazing that I get to learn more and more about my Russian side.
Now we have a bigger family.
Yeah.
Да.
It was nice to see Erin felt safe with her and that it was meant to be.
Did you always know about me?
Ты всегда знала о ней?
Да,
Yeah.
да.
Да.
Yeah, I didn't know about you. What can you tell me about our mom? Was she a good mom?
Что ты помнишь? Мама хорошая была?
Да.
Да?
Веселая, да.
She was funny.
How did she pass?
Ой. Больше я лучше не знала знать. Ну, я ей как бы говорила.
How your mom's dead is really a tragical.
Она жила с мужчиной. Сколько они с ним прожили, я не знаю, но все закончилось дракой, он ее избил.
And he like killed her.
You don't want to think of your mom passing away like that. In such a terrible way. She is absolutely adorable, super sweet, you know, and super generous and kind. And it was really nice to like sit and talk to her and be like, wow, like I'm sitting next to my sister, you know. And
Не плачь, все, не плачь, не плачь.
Today has been a roller coaster of emotions for Erin. The dreadful news of her birth mother will take time to process. But she's fulfilled her dream of finding her Russian family. And with you, Nick, we do have an update about your family
Oh,
here
wow.
in Russia. Yeah.
Really?
They live out west. So would you like to go tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Wow, I did not expect that. We're going to go meet my aunt. That's my dad's sister. Yes.
We are heading west of Barnell to meet Nick's aunt. This is the first real lead we've had in the search for Nick's birth father.
I'm nervous and I'm excited. I really want to see my dad the most because I want to see how he looks and if he knows me.
Nick?
Hi guys.
Света, тетя, наверное.
Hello.
Получается так.
Hello, Nick. I'm your aunt.
Познакомимся поближе.
My name is Sveta. Yeah.
Это моя дочь.
This is my daughter.
Даша.
My name is Dasha.
She's a sister of your father. Yeah. Nick.
Да, я обняла тебя.
My aunt's reaction was a hug and I can't believe you're alive and doing well and yeah.
Он стеснительный очень парень такой.
Чем мы
очень,
тоже
да.
стесняемся, поздороваться надо, да?
Yes. This is Моя. Это
Очень
Моя.
приятно.
Моя
Очень
взяла
приятно.
в Барнауле этих двух деток. Это Эрин. Она тоже родилась здесь. Ее тоже в Барнауле.
I met my other cousin, which is her daughter,
She's called.
and she has kids, so I have more nephews.
Meeting all this new family is a lot for Nick to take in. But it's news of his birth father he really wants to hear.
Насколько старше ваш брат вас? Ну, вы в
Он младше меня на 3 года.
Ага. She's older than him, 3 years older.
Сейчас ему 52 года.
Now he's 52 years old. Yeah,
52.
52. It's pretty young guy, yeah, you know?
It is.
She pulled out these old black and white photos of Nick's father when he was younger.
Поближе. Похож на тебя, нет? Вер, переведи.
What do you think? He
Сейчас,
looks
сейчас,
like
сейчас
you.
покажем.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah?
The first photo of my dad was an army photo, and I think it looked similar to me.
Сейчас, сейчас
It was exciting to see his face for the first time.
Что это мы с ним вдвоем, с братом.
This is my brother and I, yeah, together.
It's a brother and sister.
And
Мне
what do you think
кажется,
you
нос.
look like?
Нос.
What do you think?
Уши.
Tell me something, please.
Уши.
Yeah, she says you have the nose.
А зубы мои?
Yeah.
Есть несколько вопросов, соответственно, про папу. Какого цвета глаза у вашего брата?
Темные, вот.
Dark eyes. Темные глаза. Yes.
И ты, смотрю, кудрявый, да?
Да. His, his hair.
Nick's hair when he was younger used to be really poofy and curly, and there's a photo of his dad that had the same thing. It was unbelievable.
Они все такие вот. У меня тоже свои.
Both of them
Вот это свои.
yeah, they have the same
curly hair.
curly
That's what
hair,
he says.
кудрявые волосы.
When she looked at me, she said I looked just like the rest of the family, and I agreed.
У Ника губки попухлее, да, Даш? Ну, попробуй увеличить как-то.
This is the first time you're ever seeing your father.
Yeah. Hopefully my head isn't like that.
Что он говорит?
Я надеюсь, что я не облысею к старости. You already have this, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The way
wondered where it
to
came
lose
from.
it, yes.
Yeah, I used to have lots of
And
hair like
it's-
this, and now.
yeah.
And now yeah.
Because you just have this picture in your mind your whole life of what could my father look like? What does my mother look like? And he finally, right there in that moment, has confirmation of what he looks like. And so I think he was just thrilled.
Look at how serious he is, and maybe that's where you get your serious side.
Он говорит, что, глядя на эту фотографию, он видит, что брат ваш достаточно серьезный такой человек. Ну, как ему кажется.
У меня брат слабохарактерный такой. Хотя я ему сказала про Ника, он заплакал, он не знал, оказывается.
He didn't know he have a child, he have a son.
Я тоже не знала. Наверное, забрали бы, я сказала бы,
о чем и
конечно.
речь. If I knew that, of course, we adopt him by our family.
I don't know if Nick realized how important that was. He was wanted. When did she find out about Nick? How long ago? And the dad, how
When
long?
we came, она поняла.
What a shock.
And exactly in this moment, he was married with a woman with whom he living now. And for her, it was like a new information about their life, you know.
Can you imagine the Russian flying?
Would he like to meet me?
А как вы думаете, он хочет посмотреть на Ника?
Ну, я думаю, да, он ждет даже видеосвязь, потому что я ему позвонила.
He waited our call, video call. We can call him.
I could see Nick get nervous right away.
It'd be nice to see his face just for a minute too on video call.
You've always wanted to meet your father, and this is really good.
Well, I mean, I have no choice, but yeah, I am ready. I've waited all this long, so I'm like, well, it's never gonna happen unless I actually want to happen.
Привет, привет, привет.
Юра, это Ник. Смотри на него, похож?
Ну, сложно сказать.
Let's go a little
Ой,
bit
ой,
closer.
ой,
Let's go a little bit
смотреть?
closer.
Okay.
Глаза, нос, губы похожи.
Его фотографию.
Когда он был в армии, у нас тоже есть, Юрий, у нас
Ты же
есть...
кучерявый был.
See if I can see.
Yeah, hold it up.
Oh yeah.
Да. Похоже.
Я знаю, что для вас это было шоком узнать о том, что где-то, возможно, у вас есть сын. Это правда?
Да, так.
Ну, а вы как бы, долго вместе были с Анжелой, с его мамой?
Да нет, ну сколько там, ну так, мимолетно.
Понятно. Это была влюбленность такая, быстрая, или страсть?
Ну, как-то так.
It was like, the fire between both of them. That's all. And you are the child of this fire.
Love child. Love child.
Love child.
Tell him I've always wanted to meet my father my whole life, because I've never had a father.
Так-то я мечтал о сыне всю жизнь. Ну, как-то
I was
дочь вот появилась.
I was dreaming about to have a son all my life, guys.
Конечно, я бы сразу забрал бы, если б знал бы.
Я же говорю, мы не знали,
Да.
мы бы забрали.
Да, да.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's what Nick needed to hear. You know, he told me, I've got a mom that wants me and a dad that wants me. So, boy, that just filled him up.
Это мама Ника, Моя.
Здравствуйте.
Hello, Моя.
Nice to meet you.
Спасибо маме, что вырастила.
И Моя, и ребята говорят, что они очень счастливы, что мы вас нашли, что мы...
Я тоже очень счастлив. Так бы вот наживую бы встретиться бы, пообщаться бы.
Ага.
Потрогать.
He wants to touch him. He wants to meet with him.
Dad didn't know about me, and when he knew about me, he was very happy.
Как-нибудь в гости приедет, на рыбалку сходим, у нас тут рыбалка хорошая.
A big relief. And I'll be able to keep in contact with him, and I know one day we're gonna go fishing like he wants. Feels nice to have a dad that's alive and well and happy.
If his sister Erin hadn't been so determined to find her own roots, Nick might have never started on this incredible journey.
I'm very proud of my sister. I'm glad she found Alex to contact, and I got to accomplish a lot in my life, and a lot of questions have been asked and answered.
I'm still going home to be mom and everything, but their lives will never be the same. Never. Which is good.
There's one final trip before the family heads back to Iowa.
What do you know? It's calm, nice place.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. And she's somewhere here.
Erin needs to say goodbye to her birth mother.
I found my mom's grave, laid some flowers there, and sat down next to it, cried, mourned. Told her I was sorry.
You never know how these journeys will turn out. Erin didn't get to meet the mother she's always dreamed of, but she did connect with a sister who wants her in her life.
Erin took it hard about her mother, but she knows, and she has a sister.
It's still unbelievable that it's happened, that I've met her, that we've hugged. I really just want to stay in touch.
It will take Nick some time to process everything he's learned this trip, but he now has the father figure he's always wanted.
It feels amazing. When I come back, I'll just visit them all.
They're both talking about coming back to Barnaul.
Absolutely life-changing. You know, you finally get that piece back of that you've wondered forever.
Both want to learn Russian, so their life is not going to be just about them now.
I'm Alex Gilbert, and I spent the first 2 years of my life in a Russian orphanage. In 1994, I was adopted and brought to New Zealand. I had a great Kiwi childhood, but I couldn't help feeling like something was missing. So 8 years ago, I set out to find my bird family.
Привет. Hello.
It was the best decision of my life,
Hello.
and now I help others do the same. So how can I help?
I have tried to look for family and I've had no luck.
Do you have any memories from the orphanage?
No, I can't remember a single thing.
Countless people across the world, just like me, want to reconnect with their missing families.
I'm really happy for her.
Welcome to St. Petersburg.
It's more emotional than what I've ever considered.
Good luck. Join us on these amazing journeys as we cross continents to see families reunited. We're here in Birmingham, Alabama, and we're on our way to meet Anna. She spent the first year of her life in a hospital with pneumonia before being adopted by her American family. She sent me a really fun video,
Hi, Alex. I'm Anna. My mama says I've been singing since before I could walk.
and I'm really looking forward to meeting her.
I've always wondered if my birth family was musical, just like my adoptive family. I've missed knowing you. Have you missed knowing me? I'd be complete if we could meet. We could try to be a reunited family. Alex, please help me find them. I'd love to sing with them. My name is Alexandra Anna Elizabeth Calhoun, and I was born in Abinsk, Krasnodar, Russia. So I was premature when I was born at 32 weeks, and then I had pneumonia for a year.
Anna was adopted directly from the hospital when she was 14 months old.
Go have the same birthday.
Did she know? I've always known I've been adopted since I was like 2 or 3 years old.
She moved from a small town, an hour's drive from the Black Sea, to the southern United States.
Well, I had a fabulous childhood. I'm very blessed and grateful.
Then what does that say? It says for Anna from Santa.
In Russia, I probably would have had a different childhood.
Love Santa.
Deciding to adopt didn't come easily for Barbara and Finnessy Calhoun.
We had several miscarriages. We wanted to have a family. You know, we thought that we had, that we would like to experience being parents. And we thought that maybe we could love somebody that much. We found out we were right. We could love somebody that much. We always thought about a girl. I don't think we ever thought about a boy at first, did we? I have a little sister, so I was a little more confident with little girls. And Finnessy also has 2 sisters, so we were more confident.
The first photograph that they sent us, and you said, this is a baby, but it's a beautiful baby. Of course, all babies are beautiful, right? But this was, all babies are not beautiful, but this baby seemed to be really beautiful and really cute. And that was the picture, and they said, this is Anna, she's available for adoption. So we want to go over and see her. And so we did.
Cool, that's where we're going.
That's us, the little airplane right there.
So we're traveling south to Abinsk.
Looked at those eyes. You know, I mean, baby deer in headlights, you know, they propped her up and took her picture. She's my baby. She's still my baby. She's 20, she's still my baby. She'll always be my baby.
And she was really cute.
And she was really cute. And when we got there, she was singing. You know, baby sing. And one of the nurses said, "Oh, that's the princess." They pretty much had her pegged. It was Anna.
Right from the beginning, music has been central to Anna's life.
It means the world to me.
That's wonderful, Anna.
Very good.
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a singer.
Say goodnight, audience.
Britney Spears was my idol, and Ashley Tisdale, and I wanted to be them.
Her parents have always been her biggest supporters.
Amazing grace, how
I enjoy music, and I love to play the guitar, and it really gives me a lot of peace and happiness.
was blind.
So I think it does for her, too.
Now I see. Dad, that was fabulous. Thank you.
That's great.
All the nerves go away when I start singing.
So look, I'm gonna just go play.
This is a silly song called We Don't Bother Dogs. We don't bother dogs when we're sleeping. I feel like when I sing a song, I can connect and tell that story, especially through my life experience. And it's nice to have the audience connect.
And connecting with others isn't easy for Anna.
Yay, thank you.
Although being adopted has never been the issue.
I feel more different that I have Asperger's syndrome because it's hard for me to have social relationships with people and to deal with that. Sometimes I get on tangents and I have obsessions and it's hard for me to let it go. So I had like obsessions growing up. My parents, it was hard for them to understand that.
She wasn't really diagnosed until she was in the 3rd grade. And so there were learning challenges at school.
17 years ago, nobody was an expert on autism and Asperger's syndrome. People did not know about it.
When we first brought her home, she'd rock herself from side to side. And it took years before she stopped rocking herself in the bed.
Wish I was a normal girl like everyone else. Oh, yeah.
But Anna's extended family love the girl they've got.
You were just like, I'd stop singing and you just look at me like,
and then I just continued rocking.
And you just continued rocking. Having Anna as a member of our family has been an absolute joy. I don't think we would be who we are had she not been in our life. I can't imagine life without Anna.
She has to stand up for herself in a world that I don't think is quite ready for a child with as loving a heart as she has. That scares me.
Anna's upbringing in America has given her love and security.
I'm very blessed that I have my parents here. They've done a wonderful job raising me, and I'm so thankful for my life here.
But there is still something missing.
Meeting my birth family would mean the world to me. I feel like that would put the cherry on top of my life and make my life complete. I've always wished I had siblings, and I would wish that my parents would have had more children, but they couldn't be able to, unfortunately. Just the way it is. I would love to have some brothers and sisters. I would love that. I think that would be amazing. I would probably want to bring them home with me and live with them, or they can live with me. Alex.
Hello.
So nice to meet you.
Anna, hello.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
Barbara? Yeah?
Barbara, hello. How are you?
I'm good. I can't believe you're here. Welcome.
Beautiful.
Welcome to
surreal.
Alabama.
Feels like a dream.
I can't believe I'm here as well. And is it okay, Barbara, if I'll bring Anna along for a chat?
Absolutely.
Come on, let's go.
I've chatted to Anna online, but this is my first opportunity to sit down with her and find out exactly what she's looking for.
So glad you're here.
You reached out to me because you're trying to find your family.
Yes, sir, I am.
So tell me about your birth family in Russia. What do you know?
Well, I know that my birth mother was 37 years old when she had me, and she lived in a little town in Abensk, but I don't remember the name of it. I wonder if I have any birth siblings, or I wonder about my birth father.
And that's important to you to find that information.
Oh, it is so important to me.
And your parents are very open and supportive of you doing this?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
I feel like we owe it to Anna to give her the opportunity to go back to see where she came from. Because we did take her away from her country and from her community.
And what about any siblings? Do you have any siblings here in Alabama?
I'm an only child, which is kind of sad. I wish I had siblings.
She used to look at us, why don't I have a brother? Why don't I have a sister? Like, it was our fault, right? So I'd love that for her.
My parents just couldn't be able to have regular kids, you know.
I understand.
It's just is the way it is. But I might have some in Russia. I don't know.
What happened to your birth mother?
Well, I'm not really sure. That's the questions that I hold deep in my heart. I really want to know what happened to her.
So tell me what it would mean to you if I managed to find any information for you.
I feel like that would be amazing. Like, I would absolutely love it. And I would just probably run in my birth mother's arms and just cry with tears of happiness and just feel like this is all a dream, but it's really happening in real life.
She's a loving person. She sees the best in everybody, which is the scary part for the mom. I worry for her good heart. I worry that somebody's gonna hurt that sweetheart. That worries me.
And if I wasn't able to find any information, what would that mean to you?
Well, that would make me feel very sad, but at least I tried. I'll just try to move on with my life. And I just hope you do.
I'm very aware that whatever I might find could have huge consequences for Anna and her family as I head home to begin researching.
I've always known I've been adopted since I was like 2 or 3 years old. I feel more different that I have Asperger's syndrome because it's hard for me to have friends and socialize.
She won the best baby on board.
Adopted across the world to Alabama, USA at 14 months,
Wide-eyed looking.
Anna has never known her Russian family.
Meeting my birth family would mean the world to me. I feel like that would put the cherry on top of my life.
She's come so far. She has a great heart and a willing spirit, and she just does not know the meaning of the word no, which is a good thing and a bad thing, okay? But she tries, she perseveres, and that's one of the most awesome things about her.
Smiling.
Anna's parents have documented everything about her childhood in America.
Hey, Daddy, you want to play a little basketball?
But her early history in Russia is proving difficult to unravel. I can't get any further in New Zealand, so it's time to jump on a video call.
Hi, Anna. Hi, everybody.
Hi, how are you?
Hi. What time is it there?
6 o'clock in the morning.
Wow,
Thanks for getting up. We're excited to hear from you.
I have been researching your case, Anna.
I'm ready. I'm just dying to know.
Unfortunately, at this stage, we don't have any information about your birth parents right now.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
If we happen to not find any information about them, how's that gonna make you feel?
Well, that's gonna make me very sad because I feel like I really want to meet them. That's the whole point of this, is to meet them.
What about grandparents and aunts and uncles and such?
Well, we do believe that we have found either a brother or sister, though, in a bins.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh! Oh, yes!
Hey, you okay? You all right?
Brother, I'm thrilled.
Brother.
Oh my God, I can't believe it. Oh my gosh.
It's like you always said you wanted. I can't believe you found them.
I would want to bring them home with me.
A real brother or sister.
Oh my God!
No, not just the pretend ones that you used to have.
But real ones like I can touch and hug. I'm very excited. I've always wanted brothers and sisters, and I feel like that makes me feel a little bit better, even though my parents, couldn't have biological kids.
You try to do everything for your children. I didn't give her a brother or sister.
I was wondering if you would be prepared to come with me to go to Russia and find out who they are.
Yes, I would love to go with you to Russia.
You want to go?
Oh, yes, I would love to go. I would love to see the hospital that I was born at. I would just be so excited. All right.
We need to obviously also focus on finding information about your parents as well, because I believe that is also very important for you.
It is.
Absolutely. So, wow. Where are you going?
Abinsk, where I was born.
And do you know exactly where Abinsk is, Anna?
It's a little town in southern Russia where they eat crawfish, watermelon, and barbecue, just like they do in the southern United States, which is really cool.
Are you ready for this journey, baby?
I gotta brace myself and just, trust in God, but like my car, and trust in you guys that y'all know what you're doing, Wow.
Good job, baby. This is huge for her. It's huge for us. And honestly, I'm kind of terrified.
We also have to understand that we also need to make sure that your brother or sister do want to meet you as well. So we're still in the early stages of research, and we just really hope that they are willing to say hello to you, Anna.
I hope so,
So
because
that's what we're aiming for.
I would be very sad if they didn't want to speak to me for whatever reason.
Still don't know exactly what the outcome will be, and we just need to do what we can.
All right.
Whatever we can do.
Whatever we can do, we will do and be there every step of the way, even though it's going to be, it might be challenging.
We'll be in touch very soon, okay? До свидания.
До свидания.
До свидания.
I think it's amazing. Like, I'll have the best time in the world and get to see where I was born and go see Abinsk and Moscow and Krasnodar. I'm thrilled. I haven't been in 20 years since I was a little baby.
With journeys like these, you never know how they're going to turn out. And with Anna, I'm just worried that she might be disappointed.
Oh, I'm so excited. Like, I'm not an only child anymore. Like, it's not even real.
So excited for you.
But I do know, whatever happens, she has the loving support of friends and family in Birmingham, Alabama.
Anna sees the world in a way that
makes you feel like you're seeing it for the first time. It's a lot of fun. She's a lot of fun. Her love and her joy and all of her emotions are very pure, and it gets to me. There's something, you don't get to see it a lot.
I don't remember much. No. It's been 20 years.
I just think that's the most exciting thing in the world, that you can do this. I mean, I've been around a lot of children all my life, and undoubtedly she is the sweetest child I've ever known. Hey, sweetie.
Hey.
You okay? Just great. What you thinking about? Thinking about our trip? Sweet pea. It's all gonna be okay, right? I promise.
I'm just so happy.
I know. It's exciting, isn't it? You're overwhelmed a little bit, maybe?
It's a lot to think about.
Yeah, it is a lot to think about. Yeah, which is what you said you always wanted, right? And now you're gonna get to have it. You gonna be okay?
It's gonna be hard for me to like process it and believe it. Because now it's like, is that real?
I know. Baby, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, I know.
Your daddy and I are here, right? Right. And grandmama and everybody is gonna make sure that you're gonna be okay. And you're gonna be okay, aren't you? You still wanna do this?
The next time I'll see Anna and Barbara, we'll all be on our way to Abinsk, a small Russian town near the Black Sea, and a place that holds Anna's only hope of finding her birth family.
I've missed knowing you. Have you missed knowing me? I'd be complete if we could meet. We could try to be a reunited family.
Russian-American adoptee Anna has always dreamt of having siblings.
We do believe that we have found either a brother or sister, though, in Abinsk.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh! Oh, yes!
Now I'm on my way to the small Russian town of Abinsk with Anna and her mum Barbara.
This is the first time I've left my husband for more than 3 days in 31 years.
20 years after Barbara and her husband arrived in Abinsk to meet a 14-month-old baby girl, Barbara is back to show her Russian-American daughter around the town of her birth.
It is full circle for my journey. And when I think about that, I think I'm not really ready to do this. Look at this. This is a pretty place. There's something on a little tank down there. And look at that. Now that is a monument. This eternal flame, can you believe they keep it burning? It's been, what, 78 years since the end of the Great War? People are still bringing flowers after all these years. It's a beautiful place, though, isn't it? I really cannot believe that we're here.
Me neither.
That has to be the place. It does look the same.
Wow.
You're sure different. I know.
I've grown a lot.
Come on, let's go see what else we can see.
Okay.
Look. You were on the ground floor. That much I do remember.
Really?
Yep. We went in. We turned to the right. And we heard this sound. And they said, "Oh, that is the princess." And Daddy just laughed and thought, "Oh, heavens,
I am a princess.
Who is that?" Well, it was you. This is where I got you. You know that? This is where I got you. This is where I met you. First time, pumpkin. First time I ever saw you. That building right there changed my life.
And you don't regret it, do you?
Oh, and do I get to count your teen years as regretting it? Of course I don't regret it, Anna. It's a great leap of faith. Are you glad I brought you out of that door?
Yeah.
Glad we brought you through the door? You sure? That's what I wanted to know. That's what I wanted to come here for.
Oh.
To find out if you were glad I brought you through the door. I did right.
If I would have stayed there, then my life would be so much different, and I would have never known my friends, my family, you and Dad, any of those people.
We've told her the stories of where she came from. We've told her the stories of the hospital. She's seen the photographs, she's seen the videos, but it's not the same as when you're smelling the smells and walking on the ground and touching the trees and holding the fence.
Well, this is a very special moment.
I love you, baby.
We are pretty confident that Anna has at least one sibling here, but we're still trying to confirm details. In the meantime, I touched base with Anna and her mum.
It's your birth city, Anna. And so what does it feel like being here now?
Amazing that I'm here, where I was born. It's just surreal.
What are you hoping to get out of this trip?
I hope I find some family, and I just want to tell them all about my life, and I want to know them. But I just hope they care about me, you know, and accept me for me. Because who knows, maybe they won't have Asperger's.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe they will. I don't know.
Let's find out. And you always wanted to have siblings.
I did.
When Anna was little, she had pretend brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we can find some real faces so that they're not pretend people.
I'm just gonna be thrilled when I find them. I'll be like, oh my gosh,
Wow.
like, it's really you.
Yeah.
Like, it's so nice to meet you. And
Oh,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I hope that she's not disappointed. You know, again, you try to prepare her for anything that's possible because we don't know.
like, I have mixed emotions about my birth mother. I feel sad that she gave me up, that she couldn't take care of me. But I'm also happy that she gave me the wonderful life in Birmingham, because otherwise, where would I be, you know?
What your birth mother even looked like, or what
I've
your
always
siblings.
wondered, yeah.
I mean, what do they look like? What do they sound like?
Well, while you're here, let's find out, why don't we? Figure out what's happened.
You ready?
Start growing some connections.
Okay.
It's great to have you both here on the ground. The search is underway, and I hope to have some information for you both soon.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate you.
After I leave, I get good news from my assistant and translator, Vera.
This address is over here.
Yeah.
This is the street where the mother lived.
Vera thinks she's located Anna's sister.
We've been given a phone number.
Yes, yes, we have. We can call her if you want. Yeah. Okay.
Hi.
Russian adoptee Anna and her mum Barbara have traveled from Alabama to the small town of Arbinsk, close to the Black Sea.
This is where I got you. You know that? This is where I got you. This is where I met you. First time, pumpkin.
Anna's hoping to connect with her birth family.
So I'm an only child, which is kind of sad. I wish I had siblings.
This address is over here.
I'm hoping we can make Anna's wish come true.
Здравствуйте.
Привет.
Привет.
Привет, привет. Я Вера.
Алена.
Это Алекс.
Я Алекс.
Приятно.
Да, большое спасибо, что пришла к нам навстречу сюда.
It doesn't take long to confirm our research.
Вы абсолютные стопроцентные сестры. То есть и папа, и мама у вас один и тот же.
Меня зовут Алена, мне 28 лет. Воспитываю дочку с мужем.
Мам. А как ее зовут?
Анна.
Her name is Anna.
Anna. Anna тоже.
Анна.
Did you already know anything about your sister Anna?
Я помню что-то такое, но это... Я не могу это утверждать, потому что у меня была совсем маленькая. Я знала, что мама... что у нас есть сестра, что она была оставлена в роддоме. И все. И практически больше ничего. Нас 5 в семье. Одна, Аня, получается, 7-я. Одна девочка умерла.
Анютка сейчас самая младшая.
адопцию. Мама хотела ее забрать, но ей уже не отдали. Сказали, что уже поздно. Ты же отказалась. Вот такой момент я вот помню в своей памяти.
Что случилось с мамой? Что случилось? Почему ты плачешь?
У нее был болезнь водянка, цирроз печени. Мамы сейчас нет, мама умерла в 2010 году.
Anna doesn't know that. I know this is something Anna has dreaded. I just hope finding her siblings will be enough to give her the connection she needs. So we have brought Anna and her mum, Barbara, here.
И они готовы встретиться с тобой.
Да ладно. Правда?
And Anna is asking so many questions.
Я готова на них, наверное, ответить и передать ей этот такой младшей сестры.
О, может быть, когда вы увидитесь, ты немножко сможешь научить их русскому языку. Да.
Хорошо.
По-любому.
I'm going to waste no time in giving the good news to Anna and Barbara, but I also have to break it to Anna that she's not going to meet her mother.
Anna, Barbara, how are you both?
It's nice to see you,
Nice to
Alex.
see you.
I do have an update for you. You do have siblings here in Russia. You have 3 brothers and 2 sisters.
Whoa.
Whoa.
3 brothers.
Oh, yeah, I've always wished I had siblings, and I would pretend like my cousin Matthew was my brother. Now they're not, you know, fake anymore. They're real.
They're not the pretend.
They're not the pretend ones.
Are they older than she is, or?
So, Anna is the last one.
You were the baby.
You were the baby. So today I met with one of your siblings, Alona.
Alona.
She's older, and she is a mother.
Really?
You're an aunt.
Can you guess what her daughter's name is?
Anna?
Anna.
That's amazing. That's just...
Alona does have the same father as you, the same biological father as you, so you are full blood siblings.
Real.
Yeah.
Wow. Real.
And she told me about both of your birth parents. Now, unfortunately, your birth mother died in 2010.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay.
Really?
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. It's okay. See, that doesn't mean she's gone. That just means she's not where we can see her, okay? Right? Mm-hmm. It's okay. It's okay. You all right? Okay. Okay.
Have worried in the past about loss in general. It's a big, big thing for people who have been adopted. So she has felt loss and an emptiness and a loneliness that perhaps people who are not adopted don't feel.
Now, Anna, you've never seen a photo of your birth mother, have you?
No.
So I've actually got one here.
Okay. All right. Now is a good smiling. Oh, Anna, look at you. It's you.
I saw the picture of her, and it just looks like me so much. I was like, shocked. I'm still like stunned. I can't. I'm amazed.
Look at her eyes and her eyebrows.
Oh.
That's your face.
How old was she in that picture?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Can we keep it?
Yes, of course.
Oh.
And all 5 of your siblings are in this area, and they would like to meet you.
I mean,
Oh my God, I think that's really exciting. I'm so glad that they know that I'm alive and that I'm here. It's gonna take me a while to process all
Of course.
this, honestly.
And that's what you should do tonight. Sit down, write yourself some notes, get yourself prepared, and we'll go first thing tomorrow morning.
I'm so glad that Barbara is here to support Anna. Tomorrow will be emotional for everybody as she finally gets to meet her Russian family for the first time. Anna from Alabama has always been an only child
Best baby on board.
in her adopted family.
Alex, please help me find my birth family.
You have 3 brothers and 2 sisters,
Whoa.
Whoa.
and they would like to meet you.
Oh my God.
This is incredible news for Anna, But being on the autism spectrum can make meeting new people a bit of a minefield.
What you see with Anna is what you get. Sometimes what you get comes out in a very different way. Of course, she'll probably just be seen as another crazy American, so sometimes that's how Asperger's translates, right?
How are you feeling, Anna?
Very nervous about this experience.
Now, Anna, your sister and brother are just down there on that bench.
Okay. This is just kind of new and a little nerve-wracking, you know? I wonder what they're gonna think of me.
This is hard. This is one of the hardest things that you've ever done, but you can do hard things. You can do it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I love you, baby.
I love you too.
I'm so proud of you. Now we're gonna have more people to love, right? Okay. Okay, you ready? Let go.
I got that one last hug. You know that pushing the baby bird out of the nest thing? Yeah, there was some semblance of that. Big breath.
Good luck.
Go.
Thank you.
She's gonna do it.
She's gonna do it. She's on her way. I'm really nervous for her.
Hello. Hi, it's so nice to meet you.
Я очень рада тебя встретить. Я очень-очень ждала.
Whoa, like when I saw my brother, I was like, whoa. See him for the first time.
I think that took Anna's breath away. She did not expect to see the brother.
Все нормально. Рад тебя видеть.
It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Your brother, Maxim. Look how...
It's so nice to meet you.
Yes. Guys, look at your...
Alona.
Alona. Nice
Это
to meet you.
Алена.
I'm Anna.
Я Анна,
Your
очень
sister.
рада. Я твоя сестра. And look at your faces. Both of you are totally the same, guys. Really. Я говорю, посмотрите на лица друг друга, вы реально...
Да, одинаковые.
Ты видишь, что они похожи?
Да, ну что этот какой?
You real look the same, girls. He told you really, yes, look at you look. You can
реально
look
похожи
to
с
each
ней.
other.
She's really pretty. But I've always compared myself and wanted to look like other girls. 'Cause sometimes I didn't feel pretty enough, but I'm feeling prettier now. Oh, we have different color eyes. It's surreal.
У нас разные глаза. У нас разного цвета глаза. Yours is green, and yours is blue.
Анькина, по-моему, да?
The same eyes like yours, Mom have.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Тебе тоже, да, подарил?
This
Thank
is
you
for
so
you.
much. Thank you.
It's so
И
sweet.
это тоже.
And this is some present for
И вот
you
еще.
too.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Barbara, let's come. Barbara.
Здравствуйте. Это вам.
This is for you, Barbara.
Thank you, Maxim. Спасибо большое.
Спасибо большое, Максим.
Look at your face. Oh my God. Look at you. It's like your mama.
Ты выглядишь абсолютно как мама, и она выглядит как мама. Вы абсолютные, стопроцентные копии друг друга. It's 100% copy of each other, yeah? It's
Yes.
like, you know?
Yes, the nose, the face, the forehead, the eyes, especially the eyes.
Yeah. Особенно глаза очень похожи, очень похожи.
I can't stop staring.
Посмотрите на нос, я не
The
могу
nose.
успокоиться, что вы
They
абсолютно
look a little
одинаковые.
different.
The profile, the face, I'm stunned.
Maybe it's for her?
This is for you.
Спасибо.
Это для тебя, крошка. It's really beautiful.
Спасибо за Анну.
Thank you so much for Anna.
I love her so much.
Всегда искали вас и всегда хотели...
Это ж сколько лет прошло-то, да?
Она говорит, мы...
And every birthday, Anna's birthday, we always thank your mother. We didn't know she was not here. We thought she was still here.
It'll take me a while to finally sink in and understand what all this means. You know? I have a lot of love to give.
This is the oldest brother of this family, like first one,
First,
you know.
First, yes.
Yes.
When Anna was little, she always pretended that she had 3 brothers.
Когда Аня была маленькая, она мечтала о 3 братьях. Они у тебя есть.
Она говорила маме, я хочу братьев, я хочу 3 братьев.
Alona gave her an incredibly beautiful bracelet with 9 stones in it. 1 stone for each of the children.
Oh,
Anna.
I love it. Thank you so much.
1 for the mother and 1 for the father. Amazingly thoughtful, and it keeps them right here.
You can be, like, you can feel every day, like, your family with you.
Yes,
Ты
so
можешь чувствовать
excited.
каждый день, что твоя семья с тобой.
I can't believe it.
Today's reunion is just the start of a healing process for both sides of the family.
I just wonder what my life would have been like if I had grown up with all you guys. And I wish I could have. I wish I could have known you all these years. I mean, did you see me when I was born or like?
Ну, я не помню маму ни беременной, ни как.
Did you know I was alive?
Знали ли вы то, что она родилась, и дальнейшую ее судьбу?
Ну, что родилась, да, а дальнейшую судьбу нет. Мы знали, что мама оставила ребенка и ушла с роддома.
Mother didn't tell them.
И мама не говорила никогда?
Она старалась эту тему как-то не...
She tried
С нами
to
она не
not
обсуждала.
touch this question, you know?
Your mother. What was she like?
Такая строгая, ну, добрая.
Did you hear that, Anna? She was strict. She was just like me.
But
It's good.
kind.
Strict but kind.
You know, yes. Yeah. Она была строгая, но очень добрая. Ну, то есть...
Да. Ну, как есть, короче, была, ну, как мать, она была очень хорошая. В плане того, что работала, нас на тот момент всем немного было просто, а время было тяжелое.
Я просто вот только сейчас понимаю, почему она нас так ругала. Потому что у меня самой дочка, и я устаю очень. А нас было 5. Я представляю, она
Психологически
приходит...
очень тяжело
Да,
было.
она приходит с фермы, где она там, извините, навоз таскала за свиньями, да? И приходит домой, где тоже мы не слушаемся, там каждый своим занимается.
Все накосячат, а я как старший получал постоянно.
Серьезно? И они гонки устраивали с Пашей, что мы повылетали с колясок.
Стрит-рейсинг.
Street racing.
Street racing.
Yes.
Can you believe street racing?
They have so much questions for you.
Well, I'm just a singer. I've been singing since before I could talk.
Я видела, где-то находила видео в интернете.
She somehow found the video where you singing.
Yes, really?
Yes.
I'm so happy. Anna has the brother and the sister and more brothers
That
and
I'd
more
always
sisters
wanted.
that she wanted. And the coolest thing yet, I think this was probably the coolest thing for Anna. They've been looking for her. They had been looking for her.
This is a huge day for Anna. She's starting to fill in the missing pieces in her story.
My heart's very full. I'm so glad that I came to Russia to see where I came from, and I want to learn more Russian and learn about the Russian culture.
Before Anna and Barbara leave for Alabama, there's one last place to visit.
We've just come to the cemetery where Anna's birth mother is buried, and it's a beautiful place. Anna wasn't sure she wanted to come at all, but she has to come, and she has to come now, or it's not real.
I still think that she's alive. I still feel like she's here on Earth, but she's not. Like, it's gonna take me a while to realize that and have it click, you know, in my head.
Anna has even more family to meet. Her 2 other brothers have come to share this emotional day.
Anna?
Очень приятно. Впервые увидел.
This is Pasha.
Да, это я с Алексом связался. Где он есть? Здорово. Здорово. Я Сергей.
Очень приятно, Barbara.
Очень приятно, Anna.
Pasha and Sergey? Oh, baby. Sergey? Sergey?
Я очень рада тебя увидеть.
Wow.
Есть языковой барьер.
It's okay. It's all okay.
I wish I could tell her everything.
Look, it's okay. All of this is her. All of you are her. She's not gone. She lives on in all of you. Look at all of you. Look at all your family.
This experience was incredible. I can't believe it. I mean, it took me a while to finally sink in and understand what all this means.
Anna feels this now, and that's huge. That's huge for her. And in a way, it is a beginning for Anna. Now she can come to terms with who she is beyond our daughter.
I thought I wasn't ready for this, but I am. I'm like strong. I could see it. I have a bigger family, and I'm an aunt, and I have nieces and nephews. I'm thrilled.
She did say to me that she wasn't going to be lonely anymore. That's huge.
The little girl that invented brothers and sisters for herself has found a real family, and one that's just as keen to get to know her.
It's wonderful to be with the family. I feel like I'm much like Alona. I see a lot of me in her. She and I are going to talk about it more later and try to process it all because it's a lot to think about.
I'm Alex Gilbert, and I spent the first 2 years of my life in a Russian orphanage. In 1994, I was adopted
Sasha.
and brought to New Zealand. I had a great Kiwi childhood, but I couldn't help feeling like something was missing. So 8 years ago, I set out to find my bird family.
Привет. Hello.
It was the best decision of my life.
Hello. Hello.
And now I help others do the same. So how can I help?
I have tried to look for family and I've had no luck.
Do you have any memories from the orphanage?
No, I can't remember a single thing.
Countless people across the world, just like me, want to reconnect with their missing families.
I'm really happy for her.
Welcome to St. Petersburg.
It's more emotional than what I've ever considered.
Good luck. Join us on these amazing journeys as we cross continents to see families reunited. I've just arrived here in Wellington and I'm on my way to Upper Hutt to see my brother Andre. We're both adopted from the same orphanage and we are actually both the same age. He's reached out to me in hoping that I can reunite him with his birth father. My brother Andre lives in Upper Hutt with his girlfriend Charlotte.
Wow.
Home sweet home.
Gonna be amazing.
Yeah, our first home together. We'll be living together.
Very exciting.
We're building a house and that will be done in the next 6 months.
So Andre and I have now been together for just over 10 months now. He's such a lovely guy. He's so cheeky and I love him to bits. And he's got the biggest smile in the world.
After high school, Andre moved to Wellington for university and stayed on for work.
At the moment, I work in the city for Department of Internal Affairs in the HR team, and my teammates and my managers are real cool, and yeah, absolutely love it.
Andre and I spent the first 2 years of our lives in the same orphanage in Arkhangelsk, Russia. Having different birth parents, it wasn't until we were adopted that we became brothers.
No. Yeah, good.
Have you missed
I'm
that?
happy about that.
My brother Alex and I have a pretty strong relationship. We're not constantly in contact with each other like every day, but we call each other whenever we can or whenever we both have a spare moment.
The school can't go anywhere, it's shocking.
Still wondering. No passengers in this game.
See, that's where we could go. If we go back, we can go to
St. Petersburg, yeah.
Yeah.
The story of how Andre and I became brothers begins in England during the late 1980s.
I decided to go overseas for 1 year, but I ended up staying away for 4. And that's where I met Mark.
But after our parents married, starting a family didn't go as planned.
Well, when we found out that the chances of us having a family were slim, we then went on to the New Zealand adoption list there, but there was virtually no children that were able to be adopted. I was working for Inland Revenue in Whangarei, and there was a guy there whose family had been to Russia and adopted 2 little girls. And we sort of thought, well, maybe it's something that we could achieve. So there's definite family at the end of it if you wanted to go through everything. ICANN's Intercountry Adoption New Zealand have people in Russia that would send videos over of the children that could be adopted outside, so we could see them.
I said to Janice, well, what do you think? And she said, there was a little guy with hiccups who was Andre. And she really took shine to Alex, her little prince.
I think that's what they called him in the orphanage, the little prince.
I just wanted to put out, when my parents came and found me, they saw me first. So.
We knew we could get Andre, but we didn't know that we could get 2 until we actually got over there.
We took paperwork for 2 on the off chance. We thought while we were there, if we can get 2 instead of having to go back.
Like most of the kids in the orphanage, we had minor health issues. I had asthma, and Andre has a mild form of cerebral palsy.
I have pretty mild cerebral palsy. It's just like, it's more my speech. I have a bit of a speech impediment.
He was very tiny. He was 2, but he was probably had a body of maybe a 10 or 11-month-old, weighed next to nothing. But he just had something, you know, some brightness about him, didn't he?
He's a little cutie.
Alex, he would take your hand, but he wouldn't look at you. And then the odd time you'd see him go, you know. But he didn't want to look you in the eye. But we just played around, you know, took him for walks. So they were just getting used to us, I guess.
Luckily for me and Andre, Mum and Dad didn't let our health issues put them off.
And on the last morning, we left the orphanage about 5 o'clock in the morning, and they had all these kids lined up. They had them all dressed up and like their Sunday best, you know. Just thinking of these 15 little kids lined up at 5 o'clock in the morning, waving out. Shit. I've done it again.
Gets me every time.
And I still think about it.
Dad went ahead to New Zealand to smooth the way with the final paperwork, leaving Mum to bring us on her own. With a long plane journey ahead, Mum was advised to give us a mild sedative.
Yeah, so she gave them and that had the
opposite effect on Alex.
Alex is bloody up and down the aisle of the plane and doing cartwheels and whatever. So there was,
It wasn't funny, I tell you.
There was a frazzled mess when I met them at the airport.
Back in New Zealand, Andre got the specialist help he needed.
He wasn't walking when we got him home, so went to Child Health Centre to strengthen him up. And I mean, once he sort of got the use of his legs, he was away, wasn't he?
Yeah.
We had him home in the August and he was walking by the Christmas. And he loved it. You could see it on his face, couldn't you? His big smile went on every time he started walking. He'd be off.
Genesis just took to it like to water. She was amazing.
Growing up in Whangarei, New Zealand's northernmost city, Andre and I had a pretty idyllic Kiwi childhood.
Alex was a chubby little chap, and
Yeah.
as he was growing, you know, I always used to have him on about having golf balls in his cheeks, you know, which he didn't really appreciate.
Yeah, thanks, Dad.
He had his little mind of his own, and he wasn't stubborn, but he had everything sorted out in his head. They'd have a sleep in the afternoon, and he'd come down, be as scratchy and grumpy as hell. But as soon as he sat down and there was food, just changed. You know, he was back. He was happy again.
Yeah. Well, he's a real go-getter. He just decides on doing something and he does it. And he was like that at primary school.
He can't sit still for 5 minutes. Andre, as a child, he was a little cutie. But he was pretty quiet. A very, very deep thinker. When he was at intermediate, he was doing 4th form mathematics.
He's a bright kid. He's never sort of considered himself as having a disability, which has been great. And he just does everything that everybody else does. He might have to work a little bit harder at it.
Growing up with cerebral palsy, it did impact me, but sometimes I got bullied, but I don't hold grudges. You're a kid and you don't know what you're doing at the age of 5 or 6, 7, so.
We were pretty protective of each other. Growing up, I was the only one allowed to annoy my brother.
They still have their, you know, niggles. Alex will say something which I think he says it to annoy Andre, and then Andre will bite.
Alex knows how to push the buttons, and Andre will fire up every time. I tell him, you know.
The one thing I've never teased Andre about is how he feels about his birth family.
He's been different to Alex growing up. He's always been a bit cynical about finding out about, you know, anything he can find out.
Originally, I didn't really want anything to do with my birth family.
I remember him saying that if his birth mother didn't want him, why would he want to go back to that country anyway, you know? He just didn't have any interest in the place. This was his place.
I was the opposite. From an early age, I was keen to know everything about my Russian background.
Andre, how are you?
Hey, bro, how are you?
Good, man. Should we go and see some cricket?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
But now Andre has reached out to me for help in making contact with his birth family. My adoptive brother Andre and I were brought to New Zealand from a Russian orphanage when we were 2 years old.
I don't remember anything from the orphanage. Do you have any memories?
No, nothing. With my cerebral palsy, I recall my brain developing a lot quicker when I was in New Zealand.
I've always been super keen to find everything I can about my background, but growing up, Andre wasn't interested.
I didn't really want anything to do with my birth family.
But now, my brother's asked me to help him connect with his Russian family. What made you decide you wanted to search for your birth family now?
When you get older, you ask more questions and you start asking why and what if, and it would be cool to see where I'm from. And I've seen photos of my birth dad and I'm like, he looks pretty much like me, and it's quite crazy.
And you'd like to meet him?
Yes, I'd like you to help reunite me with my birth father and 2 sisters. Yeah, I guess seeing you do your stuff, it kind of made me like curious about it even more, because you've been successful at doing this.
From an early age, I made it my mission to find information about my birth family.
Alex just kept plugging away.
He'd often say, I wonder what my birth mother looks like, or I wonder if she's still alive, or, you know, he'd think that way. He'd been looking for a while, you know, before he actually was able to click on to someone that could help him.
And then all of a sudden, you know, bang, he came out and said one day, I've tracked it down to 6 people in Archangels.
He just kept niggling away, you know, and he got there, amazingly. Yeah, who would ever have thought? We certainly didn't, did we?
9 years ago, I took the plunge and went to Russia to meet my birth mother.
So I got out of the car. You can imagine how I was feeling.
Pretty nervous.
Mate, I was so nervous that day. It was not a walk in the park. So nervous.
Freaking out. Yeah.
To see this. Hello. Well, I remember it like it was yesterday, and the hug was very awkward.
Yep.
Как дела-то, как жизнь? How are you?
Good, good. How are you? And I was just, just so nervous, just very nervous. I had a backpack with gifts, and she was just waiting outside some apartment block. How have you been today?
Как у вас сегодня? Вы проснулись рано?
I remember I was just shaking because I opened up the necklace and gave her. This is for you.
Это для вас.
And I opened up right there, and she said, "What are you doing? Just wait, wait, wait."
All the way from New Zealand. All the way from New Zealand.
I took everything out. She would have been overwhelmed just as much as me.
Ну, это я потом одену. I'll put it on after.
The thing I was afraid of was her just not being there.
Okay, I'll leave it in the box and I'll
Я оставлю в коробочке. Отдай.
take
Это я
it.
все потом посмотрю дома. After.
Okay.
I will see it after.
Yeah, but awkward.
To say the least. Every single story and journey is so different.
Береги себя, дай Бог тебе здоровья вообще, ну и так далее.
I will, I will.
Since I met my birth mother, I've grown a very slow relationship with her, and my relationship has had a lot of challenges with that to this day.
See you next time.
Всё, счастливого пути.
Yeah, I'll be back.
With my birth father, I'm very blessed because we've grown a very strong relationship. This is meeting Misha.
Yeah, it's so different. He hugs you. It's almost like he doesn't want to let go.
You just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
He never knew I existed, Andre.
Yeah.
And Misha, my birth father, has always sent messages to Mum and Dad, just saying thank you for raising him.
Were you ever worried what Mum and Dad would think?
Yeah, I was worried I was feeling like I would let them down. I knew the support was there, hands down. Mum and Dad love us to pieces, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It would make my life if they managed to track down their birth parents. It's everyone's right to know their heritage.
Добрый день.
Добрый
День.
день.
Добрый вечер.
Добрый. Добро.
Пожаловать.
Oh, I can't say that.
But of course, I always felt a little bit anxious and nervous about it because you are going to another family that you've never met before, the people that brought you into this world. It wasn't easy. You don't just go. So there's my half-sister, Sonia. She's 6 months old there.
Yep.
She's 9 now.
Oh, Sophia.
О, Соня! Ой, скажи, какой ты.
Do you really think if your birth father knew that you were at the orphanage, he would have adopted you?
He would have, yeah. He said that.
Yeah.
So, 2 years old.
2 года ему.
Uh-huh. And as I was a bit funny on the face, bit big, but Да. Ага.
Being able to talk all this through with me has given Andre the push he needs to embark on his own journey. So I'll go make contact with your birth father and two sisters, and let's see if your birth father is willing to meet you, giving you a sense of closure too.
Yeah, exactly. Sense of closure, I guess. That will be great. Thanks, bro.
Big changes are afoot for my brother Andre.
We're building a house.
And now he wants my help contacting his birth family in Russia.
I've seen photos of my birth dad and
you'd like to meet him?
Yeah.
Andre knows he is a birth father, and a couple of years ago, I tracked down some family photographs. Now I'm hoping my contacts in Russia can help me get closer to the man himself. I'm back here in Wellington and I'm heading into the city to catch up with my brother Andre to give him some great news.
Hey, bro, nice to see you.
Good to see you. Nice to be here.
Yeah, it's a good day.
I love Wellington. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Good to be here.
Why don't you move here?
Why don't I move it? As you know, I've done a bit of research on helping you connect with your birth family in Russia.
Yep.
I've made contact with both of your sisters. Now, would you like to meet them?
Yes, I would.
And after a long discussion with your birth father, he has finally agreed to meet with you. Would you like to meet with him?
Okay, that would be amazing.
Pack your bags and we can go.
Yeah, I'd love to do that, and it will be cool having you and go with me because of the experience you've had with your birthday.
I have to warn you though, Andre, you know there's a little bit of a risk of meeting a birth father. Going there, we may go all that way, he could potentially change his mind.
I've just got to be prepared for that, and it's a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, a bit nervous, but delighted at the same time because it's actually happening. Yeah, I guess what's the point of living life without a few risks? Main part, I'm stoked and delighted that I've got this opportunity.
So I need to go and book us some tickets. You pack your things, and let's go to Russia.
Thank you.
Hey, it's all right.
I'm just excited, nervous. Can't wait. I'm going to be pretty nervous and excited the next however long until we go.
Andre's fiancée, Charlotte, is first to get the news.
Hey, baby. You saw it? I'm going to
I know, that's amazing. I think he'll be more at peace knowing that he knows who his birth father is. You happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helping my brother connect with his birth family isn't just important for Andre, but it's a big thing for me and our parents.
We don't know what he's going to be walking into over the other side. I hope like hell that Andre can make a connection with his birth family over there and continue it. I'm just wrapped that he's got the opportunity.
Finding my birth family inspired me to set up I'm Adopted, an online community supporting and connecting adoptees worldwide.
And it sort of started off, and I just thought, oh, it'll just be a little thing on the side, you know, but it's just really taken off. And it's just amazing, the people that are contacting him around the world.
The I'm Adopted community has grown to a network of over 30,000, and thousands have shared their stories.
And I think he's affected a hell of a lot of people in their lives.
For me and many others, being adopted is at the heart of who we are. 5 years ago, I had the opportunity to revisit the orphanage where Andre and I lived until we were 2.
It feels so strange that
My friend and translator Anastasia came with me.
Я просто на английском могу сказать, потому что
Дом.
Child Scouts.
Бебинка.
Да.
Габон.
I have no memories of my time here, but it's strangely familiar from my parents' photos.
So you played here?
I played here.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Ah, yes.
It's just an old kind of building, very basic. And the play area was very basic outside.
The caregivers were really trying to help as much as they could, but the money, the resources just weren't there at that stage. I believe it's changed now.
It's tactical things. Можно вообще уединиться там посидеть. If you want, we can leave it your own here.
Oh, no, it's okay. I might stay here for hours if I do this. It was an amazing experience for me to meet some of the children living there now.
Синий, blue.
It's been 27 years since my brother and I lived here together. This is the orphanage, so you don't have any memories?
No, not really.
You could have been walking around here.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know, just it makes me kind of remember parts like greenery trees, walking around with Mum and Dad.
The photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These photos of me, Mum and Dad and Alex in the park.
Yeah.
And I was wearing a pink top.
What comes to your mind when it comes to knowing that Mum and Dad went all that way to get us from this place?
I think it's amazing.
I think it's incredible, yeah.
I think the best part is they chose me first.
Yeah, okay. Yep. all right. I've always been the second choice, haven't I?
Looks like they've kind of made it nice.
Yeah.
For what it...
They do what they can, Andre.
Yeah.
You know, they do what they can. It's one single woman there, and she remembers me. She walked me down the corridor, and she was there. And she said, I'd like to see your brother come and visit one day.
Really?
Yeah, Olga.
Cool.
I had one more task on that trip to Arkhangelsk. Anastasia asked me to talk about New Zealand to children at the school where she teaches. It's the least I could do in return for all her help with translation.
Что хотите спросить про вот видео, что вы хотите спросить про Новую Зеландию?
Что отличается все, что...
Конечно, они находятся на другом конце, считай.
And your winter is... Your summer is when it's winter at my place. Birthday?
Yes, we have birthdays there.
Yes, we do have birthdays. I don't want to miss my birthday.
Конечно, день рождения, он очень боится свой не пропустить.
I've been to Russia several times now, but this next trip is different. I'm really excited to be returning to my birthplace with my brother. I'm going ahead. I want to make sure everything's in place to reunite Andre with his birth family. I'm in Arkhangelsk, Russia, where my adoptive brother Andre and I lived until we were 2 years old.
I've seen photos of my birth dad
And you'd like to meet him?
Yeah, I'd like to meet him.
I'm here to help Andre connect with his birth family. You pack your things and let's go to Russia.
Thank you.
Hey. I've come ahead to make sure everything runs smoothly. My first stop in Arkhangelsk is to catch up with Anastasia. Привет, Anastasia. So good to see you again.
Привет. You're welcome here, finally in summer.
It's hot.
It's really hot.
So I know you have an update on this family.
Yes, we have been in connection with his sister, and she was just updating us to deal with, and she's easygoing, yeah.
And what about Andre's birth father?
He's not maybe so easygoing person, but still we were trying to be in touch with him.
So is Andre's birth father willing to meet him?
Yeah, for sure, yes, because he also thinks that it was really important for him to meet his birth son.
So that's really great news. He was actually ready to meet him.
Yes.
Thank you, Anastasia. Andre's birth father has been ambivalent about meeting his son, so hearing this is a big relief. Anastasia has arranged a meeting with Andrei's sister Tatiana. I want to fill in a few more details before Andrei arrives. Tatiana had no idea Andrei existed.
Ну, я же о нем узнала только вот с Алекса. Когда Алекс стал искать.
Всё, то есть он
Мне
через
звонят
тебя
уже,
нашел,
да,
и
тебя
только
какой-то-
тогда. То есть ты даже не знала, что у тебя есть брат?
Нет.
То есть сестра и все?
Да.
И чувства твои, когда брат узнал, что вот он есть?
Ну вот я на фотографию посмотрела, которую там послал он мне, где как раз он уже 7-летний мальчик-то, и себя вспомнила эту фотографию свою, где как мальчик я, да. Ну, просто вообще копия. Мгм.
Can you tell me a little bit about your mother?
Ну, если честно, я помню только плохое, наверное. Да. Мы оказались в детском доме, потому что суд лишил родительских прав мать.
За
Ну,
ненадлежащее, да?
За ненадлежащий уход за детьми, да.
И ты попала туда в 6?
В 6.
Могла бы ты рассказать про то время, которое ты проводила в детском доме?
Ну, я не знаю, как было бы с мамой.
Не сравнить. Ну,
Да.
в детском доме
Ну, в
тебе
детском
было
доме
хорошо?
очень прекрасно.
Очень
да.
хорошо.
Да.
Andrei really wants to meet his biological father.
Как ты думаешь, это произойдет вживую?
Ну, 100% он же думал, что это не его. А потом, когда фотографии-то увидел, и говорит, что может и мое.
It's taken Andrei's birth father some time to get used to the idea of a son in New Zealand. But with Tatiana's help and support, he's finally agreed to meet. I can't wait to jump on a video call to give Andrei the news. Hey Andrei, how are you?
Good, I'm doing well.
It's good. I'm here actually right now. I've just arrived in the village where your family were raised in, south of Arkhangelsk. I can tell Andrei has something on his mind. What have you been thinking about?
I always think how lucky I am to be adopted.
Definitely. And Mum and Dad gave both of us a head start in life.
Yeah, he's sad.
Then Andrei delivers some devastating news.
So I've decided not to go to Russia because I'm getting married in 3 months, and because of the COVID situation, there's a risk that I might get stuck in Russia, and I've decided to put Charlotte first. In life, you just have to make the hard decisions. You've done a lot of good work. I appreciate your help. I think it's going to be a long process with COVID, unfortunately.
Of course.
Sorry.
I can't pretend that I'm not really disappointed, but I do understand where my brother is coming from.
Mum and Dad and Whangarei are a bit gutted about me not going, but they are 100% supportive of my decision and will back me whatever decision I had made.
In the background, he's got Janice and I, so we love him to pieces regardless of what happens over there.
If COVID wasn't here, I would have gotten straight on the plane in a heartbeat.
I know it's a damn shame that you can't be here, but I'm here to help.
It's awesome. You've done a lot on this. I look forward to hearing your progress.
See you, Andrei. Goodbye. Now I have to see what I can salvage from this trip. I have some ideas already. But first, I have to drop the bombshell on Andrei's birth father and his sister that Andrei won't be here in person.
So I've decided not to go to Russia. It's too much of a risk for me.
My adoptive brother Andrei has just made one of the hardest decisions of his life.
It means that I won't be meeting my birth family and finally meeting my birth dad. But it is a hard decision.
Now I'm trying to pick up the pieces and help him connect with his birth family over video, as he can't be here in person. Anastasia has an update for me.
It's disappointing that, you know, Andrei's not here. He wasn't able to make it here.
and now the birth father's kind of put off with actually meeting him any way possible.
When he got to know that Andrei's not going to come here, he lost all motivation to do that. So he just doesn't see sense to meet him online. I guess his sister was also really disappointed with that fact, and she was really trying to convince him to do that still. Even when he said his strict no, she was really trying to do that for us. I don't know, he just lost this motivation, and that's it.
I think for me, it's just like a bit of rejection. Like, oh, he doesn't want to see me, given that I'm adopted. And by being put up in the orphanage, that's a form of rejection right then. So it's like, yep, you've rejected me then, you're rejecting me now, but at the same time, you've also got to put yourself in their shoes.
But Andrei's sister Tatiana is still very keen to meet her unexpected brother. Hey Andrei, how you going?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. I'm back here again in the village where your Russian family live. Now I've got some news, and someone here would like to meet you.
That's awesome. I'm excited to meet them too.
I need to let you know also that your birth father really, really does want to meet you, and we've tried really hard to get him here today, but he would prefer to meet you in person.
Okay. That's a bit disappointing, but I totally understand.
Andrei was pretty heartbroken when he learnt that his father wanted to pull out of it.
So we do have one of your sisters, Tanya.
Yep.
Would you like to meet her?
Yes, please. By meeting me over video means that at least I'm not made up. She can say, he's real. Hi, Tanya, how are you?
Хорошо.
She's fine, and how are you?
Good. Can you tell me about your family?
Все хорошо у моей семьи. Дети растут, муж работает.
Everything is good. Her children just growing up. Her husband is at work, and today she's on holiday to meet with you, of course.
That's good. What does your husband do?
Работает кочегаром, а в свободное время рыбу ловит.
Can you tell me a bit more about our birth parents?
Ну, я росла... Ну, в основном я помню бабушку, да. В 6 лет я попала в детский дом.
When she was 6, she just got into the orphanage.
When you were 6?
18, да, ты выпустилась? Да.
Нет, 16.
And she graduated it when she was 16.
Crazy.
So you're an uncle of 2 beautiful girls.
That's awesome. Can't wait to see them. Yeah, I live with my fiancée, Charlotte. And we're really looking forward to getting married. Hopefully, one day you'll be able to become an auntie.
И он очень надеется, что ты скоро тоже станешь тетой, тетушкой.
It's quite amazing talking to you, Tanya, because she's got so many facial features that are kind of the same. Like the freckles in the nose. No, I haven't actually noticed it up until now. It's real cool to actually see someone that's kind of looks like you.
Не знаю. Мне кажется, сейчас мы не похожи. Когда маленькие были, да.
She thinks that you were really looking like each other when you were just a bit younger.
Oh, yes. I gave Alex some gifts for you.
This is a hat.
All Blacks, this is a rugby team.
Ну, интересуется, по крайней мере. Короче, это папе.
This is our national bird, the kiwi.
Который не умеет летать, но она очень классная. Я думаю, это малышке. Порадовать. Пушочек.
Beautiful New Zealand. Postcards. That's a real kiwi.
Tanya was really happy to see you, not even in person, but just to see you, to have an opportunity to talk to you. She's really happy, and she just waiting for you here and all her family.
And I can't wait until we meet in person.
She's really so much waiting for you here. Okay, just to meet in person. Okay.
Okay.
See you.
Bye-bye. It feels surreal. I didn't know what to expect, but after meeting her, I got to know more about my background from my origins. Yeah, it makes me more excited about going to Russia. I think Tanya will be able to help persuade my dad to see me if I'm over in Russia in the flesh.
I really hope my brother gets to make this trip one day. But for me, the last couple of years have been very special.
Come here!
It's amazing to be part of these moving stories, helping other adoptees connect with their birth families.
Oh, man. Shaking.
And coming back to Russia has given me the opportunity to spend more time with my own birth parents.
I'm a bit nervous.
My birth mother Tatiana grew up in an orphanage. She never had the experience of a loving family.
Здрасте.
Здравствуйте. Это
Я Вера.
Вера.
Да, очень приятно.
Татьяна.
Да, очень приятно. Здрасте, здрасте.
She's so excited. It's good. I'm happy.
Hello.
I don't think she knew what to make of me when I first tracked her down.
Как дела-то, как жизнь?
How are you? Good, good.
But we are building a relationship.
Ира.
Да, это я.
Сколько лет?
Ой, лет, что помнишь?
And I know now she's always really pleased to see me.
Раньше мода 80-х.
Yes, I remember this photo. Yes. Yellow.
Although my efforts to brush up on my Russian
Как твоя Siberian? Я работаю в Siberian. Хорошо?
What?
can be confusing.
Let's come. Арине. Why?
My birth dad, Misha, lives in St. Petersburg now.
Мои родители сказали большой привет.
Всем привет из Санкт-Петербурга.
Although I came as a surprise to him, he and his wife have always been incredibly welcoming.
Саши, эмоций было много. Ну, во-первых, конечно, это был шок. Ну, я не ожидал, но как бы, да, все это решилось у нас с тобой быстро. Мы нашли общий язык, мы стали разговаривать, поэтому эмоции были очень большие. Сегодня в России Масленица. Все делают блины. Пеките блины.
Что сказал, да?
Пеките блины. Угощайте детей, гостей.
When Alex met his birth family, I was a bit worried for him because he was walking into the unknown.
Потому что блинами занимался же я ведь.
His relationship with Misha, he spent time with him and it's great. For me, I think I was a bit like, I don't know, bittersweet maybe. Just because he got to do it.
Это мастер-шеф Миша.
Это мало еще.
Может,
надо так вот.
Вот, да.
Misha and his wife have opened up their hearts and their home to me and my New Zealand family.
Big family.
Да. Я понял.
We got an opportunity to go back to meet Alex's birth parents, especially with Alex's birth dad, Misha. He's just such a character. He's a really delightful guy. Every contact we have with Misha is just really fantastic.
Я поблагодарил и Марка, и Дженис, что они воспитали тебя таким, какой ты есть.
You can see Alex in him, you know, the sort of character. He's just very outgoing, he's friendly, he'd do anything for you. You know, he's lovely and he's got a lovely family. So it's like our family's just got bigger.
Да, конечно, в Новую Зеландию мы очень хотим приехать. Мы планируем об этом. Это все идет в планах. Мы строим планы, поэтому мы их решаем поэтапно. Да, я передаю привет всем друзьям в Новой Зеландии.
Just like everyone I've helped connect with their birth families, the story of my relationships with my birth parents is still ongoing. Making that journey is one of the best things I ever did, and I hope that one day the time will be right for my brother to take the next step on his journey.
Since meeting Tanya, we we keep up in regular contact in WhatsApp. And yeah, I will send you some photos of a wedding when they're ready. And one day it will be awesome to get to Russia to meet my birth sister and my birth dad in person. For me, the chapter's never gonna close, I don't think. And I hope it doesn't.
COVID might have put my brother's travel plans on hold, but this story still gets a happy ending.
My wife looked amazing, beautiful, stunning.
What are my hopes for the future for Andre? I know it sounds very idealistic, but I just hope for his happiness. And he's with this lovely wee girl, Charlotte, and I just...
My name is Alexandra Anna Elizabeth Calhoun.
Only child Anna from Alabama
She's a loving person. She sees the best in everybody.
finds she's not alone after all. We have found either a brother or sister, though.
Oh my gosh! Oh, yes!
I love you, baby.
As she pursues her childhood dream. I'm really nervous for her. My journey to meeting my birth family.
Hello. Hello. He doesn't want to let go.
Inspires my brother Andre.
I'd like you to help reunite me with her father and two sisters.
But there's a twist in this tale I don't see coming.
He just lost this motivation and that's it.
Too much of a risk.
I wish them both all the very best.
I do.
The same, yeah. Every happiness. A nice life full of lots of experiences and, yeah, and love and, you know, I think he's heading in the right direction. Very, very proud, yeah. Very proud mother of both of them. Yes, the best thing that happened to us.